So right now I will be reacting to why Filipinos are the best singers in the world here on what's his name? Let me just check once again so I don't get it wrong. David Di Muzio channel, and he seems to be a pretty big YouTuber, 422,000 subscribers, 1.8 million views. This video it's already 8 years old, but you guys have asked me to react to it. That would be interesting since I have been reacting to so many Filipino artists. So this is just gonna be out of curiosity, and we can check that here together. Now let's do it. If at any point you are having fun, you are enjoying this reaction, please don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here with me. And let's check, why are Filipinos the best singers in the world? Let's discover together.
Why are Filipinos such great singers? Let me give you just a little bit of background on myself before I tell you the 3 reasons that I think Filipinos are such great singers.
Okay,
I have traveled to every country in Asia except for Nepal. I've never...
Every country in Asia? Every country?
Been to Nepal, but every other country, and I've worked with many, if not most, of the best Filipino singers in the world.
Yes, look at him. Okay. This is what you call name dropping. This is what you call name dropping. But good for you, David. Good for you.
Either recording, performing live in some kind of way, and I've seen firsthand what their lifestyles are like, what their family is like, and so I feel like I have a fairly clear perspective on why Filipinos are such great singers.
Get to the point, boy. Get to the point.
I often see online people commenting, both Filipinos and non-Filipinos, about Filipinos being great singers. You'll often hear Filipinos say,
by the way, if you are Filipino, what do you think of people making this comment? Because I personally avoid doing it because it's kind of like you're like, it's a generalization. And although we know that there are a lot of Filipinos that are not professional singers, but they sing better than the majority of professional singers, maybe it's like, we know there's a lot of like karaoke culture and in family, and every time people get together with friends, everyone just loves to sing. But as a Filipino, if you are Filipino, obviously, how do you feel when non-Filipinos make these comments? Because every time I do it, I obviously try to do it. I obviously do it with respect, and at the same time a little bit as a joke, because it's like that thing that everyone says around the world, like everyone in the what's in the Philippines water, that everyone sings like that. But as a Filipino, how do you feel when someone else does that comment?
From kind of a point of hubristic pride, Filipinos are the best singers. And then you'll hear foreigners also say, from a similar kind of point of view, well, of course they're a good singer, they're Filipino. And in both cases, I don't think that it gives credit to the Filipino singer. I think when you come at Filipinos being great singers from the point of view of, oh, they're just automatically great singers.
Good I ask that, because right now we are getting the opinion of someone that it's not Filipino, so I would also like for the actual Filipinos to let us know in the comments. How do you feel about that comment?
Because they have some kind of special DNA. It really doesn't give credit to that Filipino singer. And Filipinos do not have any kind of special DNA or genes that makes them better singers than anyone.
It's not proved. It's not scientifically proved. It's not scientifically proved, okay?
Else, I do not believe. The number 3 reason why Filipinos are such great singers, I'm gonna call karaoke.
Number 3, where was the number 1 and number 2? I did not get it. I did not get it. Oh well, I guess let's get the number three. That I've just talked as well right now.
Everyone loves to sing, but Filipinos love to sing more than any other people I have ever come across in my life. If you go to most Asian
Okay.
countries, you'll hear people singing karaoke, and karaoke is something fun to go do. But in the Philippines, just about every household has a home karaoke machine, and many of them sing nightly karaoke, and for sure at
Wow.
every single party. So
That's very interesting, but I guess I already knew that. But okay, okay.
this is something that's just part of people's culture, is to get up and sing live. There's no other
Which is
country really in the
super
world that
fun.
does that, where live singing is such a part of daily life. So because of this karaoke reason and this emphasis and happiness,
I remember when I was younger, maybe like 15, 16, 17, like those years. I don't remember when it was. It was a long time ago. But there was a huge like karaoke culture growing up in Portugal in like pubs and bars and coffee shops like everywhere like started having karaoke and people were like starting to adhere more and have a little bit more fun, but then it started dying out. People really didn't stick with it, but those years were really fun. Those years were really fun.
that's centers around live singing. Filipinos get more of a chance to practice singing than any people that I've ever come across. And also,
Singing
just daily, you'll see
requires a
people
lot of
walking down the
practice.
street in the Philippines singing a song, or just sitting there, maybe a security guard while he's on duty singing a Lionel Richie song or something while he's just standing there. So, singing is something that's
Okay,
just part of your daily life in the Philippines. And the most important
interesting.
thing when it comes to becoming a great singer is practice. So there is practice built in already into Filipino culture. Now, the number two reason why Filipinos are such great singers, Filipinos love
Ah, okay. So he's coming from number three, number two, and number one, I guess. That's why there was no the other reasons. But why would you start like reason number three, reason number two, reason number one? Okay, it was like, but I got confused, but I guess now I got it. He started from the smallest reason, I guess, to the most important. Filipino love balladeers and high note singers. Who doesn't? We all do. Yeah. We love a vocalist in here on the channel. You already know that. That's one of the things that we love, 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 love. Is Michael Bolton that much of a live singer? I don't think I've ever listened to many Michael Bolton live performances. Uh-huh. I've been practicing Celine Dion since I was born, and I do not sound anything like Celine Dion. So, how do you explain that? Why don't I sound like Celine Dion? That's my question. Okay, so if you are not doing it in any particular order, why did you start? This annoyed me so much. Why did you start at three, two, one? If there's not even an order instead of one, two, three, I'm so confused. Sorry, guys. This is my brain just being picky with something. Poor David. I'm so sorry that I'm losing with it, but it's just got me a little bit annoyed.
is that within Filipino culture, there are a lot of poorer to middle class people that really see singing as a chance to elevate themselves, both financially and just sort of their
Okay.
status in life. I noticed when I traveled to a lot of other Asian countries, for instance, like China, there were a lot of people that liked singing there, but their parents would kind of say to them, oh no, don't try and be a singer. You should just
Like everyone else in the majority of the places in the world, it's just like, don't try to be an artist. There's no money in being an artist. And there's no money for the majority of us. That's true. Of being a creative, there's just money for a small group, sadly. All the money for that small group and no money for all the other artists. It's sad reality we live.
go to school and just study, study, study. And they didn't encourage that. Versus, I noticed within Filipino parents, many of my friends who are the best Filipino singers have very supportive parents who really saw
Okay.
that their child had talent in singing. Because within Filipino culture, often you'll help your family out. So when you have someone that has some kind of singing talent and they're doing well with that, when it's nurtured, it helps the entire family. So I noticed that a lot of Filipino families, when they discovered this talent, they would think to themselves, you could make money with this, and you could get a job
But that's
abroad
the
performing in a
thing.
club or some kind of
But that's the thing. Like, every kid comes out of the womb crying and sounding good when they cry. They are on pitch. That's what I feel like. That's what we all think, and that's what we all get here on the outside. That even like if a Filipino baby cries, you're gonna be just like, ah, beautiful. Why does it sound so good? See, these are the type of jokes that I don't know if you are Filipino like it. So please tell me if you don't like it. I will apologize and I'll stop. Okay? Please tell me.
music venue and make really great money, even if you don't become famous. And you'll be able to send it back to us, and it will help the entire family. And so I think that's a big reason, and that's a reason why you see amazing Filipino bands all over the world, is that they're out there helping and supporting their
Okay.
family. Singing is looked at as an opportunity to actually help the family. Not to everyone, I'm not saying that there aren't any parents that don't discourage their kids and say, no, just go to school and study.
Yeah, I guess, and I get the point because, like, the finances and the economy in the Philippines have been so bad for so many years that that's the thing. If you can perfect yourself as a singer and then get into a country where, like, singing, it's paid and you can find a job because you are really good, even if it's like singing at pubs and like singing at small shows and doing like small shows and weddings and all that kind of stuff, that you might not pay a fortune, you might not be famous, but the money you do on a different country, it's probably will be able to sustain yourself and also help your family in the Philippines, since the economy it's so bad that a little bit of money, it's a lot of money in the Philippines. So I get that. I get that.
But generally, it's looked at as being a positive thing and something that you actually should go for and achieve if you have some kind of talent. Versus most other cultures around the world, I've noticed that music isn't so much seen as a positive thing that their child should go for as a full-time profession. I'm happy that all those reasons come together to make so many great Filipino singers, because it's really my pleasure to be
Absolutely.
able to collaborate with them.
They
Why?
are amazing. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys will be able to reply to my questions in the comments down below. If you had fun, if you enjoyed, please don't forget, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you here with me. Also, go and follow me on my other socials. The links will be in the description down below. This is it for today, guys.